Everyone, this is part 72 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions, which you guys asked me on a post that I put out like 2.5 months ago on my YouTube channel. I truly can't believe it's been 2.5 months of me doing this every single day, but if you haven't seen that post yet, click on my channel, go to the post tab. You can still ask me a question if you want to. I'm going to answer every single comment on that post. Even if it takes me a year, I'm going to do it. So ask me a question and I'll tag you when I answer your question. All right, but let's get on to today's comment. Actually, I'm going to try and knock out 3 comments today because they're all relatively short. So let's get into it. The first comment says, a friend of mine asked which philosopher impacts Percy's worldview. I don't think he gets what Percy Jackson is about. Yeah, I don't either. I'll be honest, I don't think Percy knows about any philosophers. Like, he probably just doesn't care. Like, maybe he's heard the names Plato, Socrates, Archimedes? Was he a philosopher? The famous ones. He's probably heard of them, but he probably doesn't look to them for worldviews. So yeah, I don't think any philosophers impact Percy at all, and I'm sorry if that's not really an answer, but it's what I think is real. All right, let's get on to the next comment here. We have like 3 questions. The first question is, what's your opinions on Trials of Apollo? Guys, I've talked about Trials of Apollo a lot on my account. I'll say this. It's not the worst series Rick Riordan has ever written, but it's second worst. Like, it's not terrible. It's just not nearly as good as the Percy Jackson series, the Heroes of Olympus series, and the Kane Chronicles series. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, the Kane Chronicles, what? Yeah, guys, the Kane Chronicles trilogy is amazing. Like, it's almost as good as Heroes of Olympus and Percy Jackson. If you haven't read it yet, go read it. I don't know how this turned into a plug for the Kane Chronicles, but go read it if you haven't. Trials of Apollo, I tolerate it, but I don't love it or anything. None of the books are that great, honestly. All right, the second question here, what's your favorite character who has died? Guys, it's pretty clear it's Octavian. That's my favorite character who's died, come on. No, I mean, it's probably Jason or Beckendorf. Like, those 2 characters were just so fun. Seriously, they're so fun. Like, why would you want them to die? All right, the third question here, if you had to date someone in the Riordanverse, who's it be? Okay, I think I've answered this on a previous video before. Guys, it would be Annabeth Chase. Like, she's a great character. I dog on her all the time for not being powerful. That doesn't mean I don't like her. She's a great character. I would love to be her boyfriend. Like, she just seems like a fun person to be around. Also, she's really pretty, so that helps. That's not what it's all about, okay? It's what's inside the person. And Annabeth is smart. She's funny. So yeah, she'd be great. All right, now let's move on to the third and final comment of the day. This person asks, which character would you bring back from the dead if you could? Guys, I'm sorry, but this is going to be the same answer I just gave for what's your favorite character who's died. Jason or Beckendorf. I want those people back from the dead. Seriously. I want them back. I want more story with them. Like, I get that them dying was important for their arc and for other people's arcs, but I just think it would have been better if they stayed alive, honestly. So yeah, I think that answers all of today's questions. Go ahead and get in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me on anything I said. If you have different answers for those questions, let me know those as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 73 of answering your Percy Jackson questions.